Hey everybody, my name is Josh with Dara Holzers, and today I'm going to be going over my kit that I use and some of my storage solutions that I also use for all my stuff. So the first thing I'll get into is my rifle. So because this box is kind of short, I do have to break my rifle down to put it in here. To me, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. All I got to do is push these two pins in, and now I have my full rifle. So I'll go over the rifle real quick. This is a BCM 14.5-inch barrel. It is a pinned and welded flash hider. The flash hider is a Surefire 4-prong. So if I'm going from tip to butt, I got the Surefire RC2 Suppressor. I really like this. It's in a 5.56 caliber, which is same caliber as my gun. So I don't like having the larger can, like a 30 cal can, on a smaller caliber. I think I get the most noise suppression and flash hide and everything from a correct size can to the caliber. So coming back from that, I said I got the Surefire 4-prong flash hider. On the side here, I have the Streamlight HLX flashlight with the pressure pad. I really like this one. It's a little bit more budget friendly than like a Surefire Scout or something like that. Going back from there, I have a Holosun laser. I believe this is the L123 or 321. I could be wrong on that, but laser, because I do have night vision. I'll show you in a minute. So I have night vision so I have IR laser, IR flood. There's also a visible laser. The visible laser is basically just for me to zero my IR laser, because they're co-aligned, so I don't have to have my nods out and I don't have to be at nighttime to zero the laser. So I like that feature, also with a pressure pad for that. Going back from there, I've got Magpul sling mount, and this is the Blue Force Gear, the QD mount, or this might be the Magpul brand. I like this one because it doesn't make a lot of noise, and I've had the push button QD mounts before have come off, whether I'm slung on my back and that button gets pushed. I've had my sling come off, the rifle falls to the ground. That's something I wanted to avoid completely. So I went to this style, like the wire type one. Attached to that is a Ferro Slingster, the padded sling. I really like this. I like the quick adjustment on the adjustment piece they've got here. Going back from there, this is a Vortex Viper HD, the Gen 3. So this is the 1 to 10 power. Now these things are quite pricey, but I reached the limits of what I could do in the competitions that I'm doing with my old red dot. So this is the setup I used to have. This is an Aimpoint Pro and the Vortex 3X Magnifier with the flip mount on a Overbore Systems riser. So I was using this quite a bit. I started out with just the red dot, and then I was getting to the limits of just the red dot and my eye being able to see targets. So then I added the magnifier. Now I'm getting to the limits of a 3x magnifier. Shooting out to 600 yards is it's difficult for me with just 3 power. So I had to jump up, and I jumped up pretty close to the top, I think. These things are quite expensive, but it is very nice. So Vortex Gen 3 Razor. It's on a Scalarworks Mount. I like the mount, it's very nice. I might jump up to something with a little bit taller. It's kind of low for me, but I do really like the mount. Back from there, I have the Phase 5 Systems. It's kind of like the Bad Lever, their version, but it doesn't bolt on to the bolt release. I don't like the ones that bolt on. I feel like they have too much play in them. This one is a direct replacement. You remove the pin, you remove your bolt catch. This one goes in its place. It's nice and sturdy. I like having that. Back from there, everything else is BCM. All internals are BCM. The only thing I upgraded on the rifle part itself is I upgraded to the Mark II charging handle, the BCM Mark II charging handle. Other than that, everything else internal on this rifle is as it came from the factory.